Hey there, I'm Mr. Know-It-All, the lead swing trading analyst trader at Swing Trade Pros, the #1 swing trading and bot community in the world. And I genuinely want to help you make your mark in the thrilling world of swing trading cryptocurrency. I've been trading since 2017 and I've taught myself many different trading strategies, patterns. I'm known for the falling wedge pattern, as you guys might know. I've dedicated my life to mastering these types of structures and patterns, and now my goal is to impact the lives of 1 million of you. You heard that right. My goal is to impact 1 million people this full cycle. Let that be you. Cryptocurrency markets can be a roller coaster ride, full of ups and downs. But through swing trading, I've discovered a strategy that can truly make a difference. I've poured countless hours to studying the intricacies of falling wedge patterns, rising wedge patterns, you name it, and it has become my area of expertise. Here's the thing. I genuinely want to see you thrive in this market. That's why I've made it my mission to impact 1 million of you. I want to provide you with the tools, insight, and support you need to navigate this exciting but challenging landscape. Swing trading is not just about technical analysis. It's about understanding market psychology and developing disciplined risk management strategies. I'll be there to guide you step by step as we identify different types of patterns and structures and seize profitable opportunities. Together, we'll build your confidence in trading skills, ensuring you're well prepared to face the twists and turns of swing trading. Believe me when I say that I genuinely care about your success. That's why I'm inviting you to join me, Mr. Know-It-All, on this transformative journey. Let's make the most of this full cycle and work towards your financial freedom together. You'll find all my links in my bio. Reach out and let's dive into this world of swing trading. I'm here to support you and your family and guide you every step of the way because your success matters to me. Together, let's make a real impact and achieve trading success.
All right. All right, welcome back, everybody. I want to wish everyone a happy New Year. This is the New Year's Eve stream. Hopefully, you guys have had a wonderful holiday, a wonderful Christmas, a wonderful happy holiday, and you guys spent some time with family. All right, so we're here a couple minutes here before the close for Bitcoin. Couple things we got to kind of look out for and watch out for this week. All right, Bitcoin's fine from a technical perspective, holding above the 40.6K region. As you guys can see, we're kind of in this rectangle range up here, kind of just trading in this range. Nothing to really worry about right now, okay? No divergence on this chart. If anything, we've actually got some daily hidden bullish divergence happening on this chart. We can see on the RSI down here, where we're trending lower, but we're holding the bullish control zone on the daily time frame above that 50 level, looking pretty good here for Bitcoin. And if you draw your top trend line here, it kind of looks like a descending broadening formation. Daily time scale looking pretty good. Okay, like I said, anything above that 40.6K region, I would say looks good. We are looking at this this daily ASO. The average sentiment oscillator here is getting to pretty close to maybe a daily bearish cross. We haven't crossed just yet, but it's not something that is impossible to happen. We did see a little bit of a sell-off here towards the end of the day. The 4-hour candle kind of rejecting the median trend line here, kind of setting up for maybe a move down. Okay, so shorter time scales, kind of maybe implying some movements down. The 4-hour here kind of pointing down. Remember, in a 4-hour squeeze to the short side. All right, so a move back down to the bottom of the range here would not be out of the cards. I definitely will say that that is totally a possibility. If we do take out this 41.9 or 41K region, we could be looking at a test back down to the bottom of the range around that 40.6K level, and that would be our third test. Okay, we haven't done that just yet, but we can see on the oscillators that it's kind of looking like a pretty likely scenario to have happen. And I'm going to go ahead and show you guys why I think that's possible. All right, because if we look at the DXY, all right, the DXY is the US dollar index, and we go to the daily time frame, because we just looked at the daily time frame on Bitcoin. So we're going to kind of look at apples to apples here. We can see that the daily DXY is right at a major support level. And we're quite oversold on the daily time scale. And we also are showing some signs of bullish divergence here on the daily chart. And this could bode well for the dollar index to rally against the other fiat currencies. All right. And I think we probably get a move back up to test this trend line. And if we do end up breaking this trend line, well, all risk assets are going to see a major pullback. All right. This is a daily time scale. So this could take some days. And if we zoom out to the monthly chart, well, the monthly candle close is a bearish engulfing candle with a closure below the major support line. So the daily time frame is saying, hey, we could see some upside, right? And that makes sense because the RSI is so wrecked, right? And we have that divergence. So, but what does that really mean long-term here? Long-term, it really means that the dollar index probably just goes and back tests its breakdown, okay, around this 102.2 region. We could even test as high as this 103 region, all right? I don't think the dollar is going to make a complete reversal here. I do think we are going to get a back test after this monthly candle close, all right? We also had notably, we also had a 3-month candle close. Again, a 3-month bearish engulfing candle. This is great information. It kind of lines up with this 102.58 region. And like I said before, maybe even up to the 103 region, okay, for the dollar. So short term, the next week, I would say, the next couple days, maybe the next week or two, potentially, we could see some pullbacks. And those are going to be buy the dip opportunities because of what the long-term timescale is saying. All right, hopefully that's informative for you guys. If you are trying to get into some longer term swing trades, this will be your opportunity to do so because, like I said before, the back tests after major breakdowns are pretty common after you get those back tests because people like to short at these bottoms here after they've confirmed candle closes like that. And typically what happens is you do get short-term reversals back to the upside because the relative strength is oversold and is diverging, okay? And you're at a major daily support level. So you don't want to short supports, just like you don't want to long resistances, right? Same kind of concepts. All right, so we've got the dollar index covered. We're going to take a look at Tether. Tether, similar things happening here, actually. We had this massive rising wedge. This was the whole bear market, right? We kind of told you guys once we got up to these tops that these were the bottoms of the market. If we go to the monthly time scale, you can see that we got a monthly ASO cross up. We haven't had a monthly ASO cross up literally pretty much ever in the history of the Tether chart. Like this here was so tiny. Like this was the November, June 2021 when we went to go make that top in November, and then we just crossed back down, and that was the all-time high top, and that was it. So we've made a major cross on the monthly time scale. No questions about it. This is confirmed. a confirmed cross. We are in a confirmed bull market, guys. All right. So these wicks down are going to be quick. You're going to see these assets dump 30% with huge wicks. All right. So pay attention to those support levels. Those support levels are going to be respected in all regards. Okay. And yes, we are going to see some volatility. We are going to see some major pullbacks, 30, 40, 50% pullbacks on some of these assets after they've gone up 2, 3, 4, 5x. Some of them, they're going to give half of it back, make higher lows, and pivot and rally again. That's what's going to happen. So be patient. If you're trying to dollar cost average into some of these positions, be patient over the next couple of weeks here. I think we're going to see some nice drawdowns and some nice pullbacks. All right, some assets may continue to outperform and may continue in their uptrends and may not pull back. Right, remember that. Not all assets are created equal. They all have different technical setups. They all are in different types of structures, etc. Right, I'm giving an overall synopsis of what I'm seeing of the dollar index and the tether dominance here. All right, but overall, I've marked off on the chart down here. This 2.55% region was the all-time high for Bitcoin. We have a long ways to drop. All right, and this is a rising wedge. And we've confirmed a rising wedge breakdown on the monthly chart. We've also confirmed it now on the 3-month candle. This is a confirmed breakdown candle, no doubt about it. Our real major level of support on the quarterly is around this 4.64%. But you can see these wicks here, right? The monthly chart, I kind of drew a line here, right? This area right here, 4.9% area is going to be an area where you're probably going to want to start taking some profits on some altcoins and sit on the sidelines. All right. Remember, you always want to take profit along the way up, man, because you don't know where these markets are really going to go in the short term after you've taken some profit. All right. INJ. I cut half my bag the other day on December 25th. I closed out 1,600 INJ tokens that I bought at $1.60. All right. I'm going to buy my wife a nice car. Okay. We were in that swing trade for over a year, guys, over a year. All right, 25x on a trade is no joke. And is the asset going to go up more? Probably, but there's no point in being greedy, man. Like, you just got to cut the line somewhere, man. You got to take profits, guys. You got to take them. If you have them, you got to take them. All right, cool. So Tether also on the daily chart probably starting to diverge a bit. Actually, it looks really weak, to be honest. Doesn't look as strong as the DXY, but we can see on the wave trend here, we're pointing up on the daily, the 2-day chart, also really looking kind of weak, I would say. The Tether index looks a lot weaker than the dollar index on the daily chart. But you can see we're ticked up here on the daily stochastics. We haven't crossed into bullish territory by any means. We're still sitting neutral. All right. I do expect some sort of pullback in the market. And, we have this trend line here that Tether has been respecting. And it looks like we're pretty close to breaking it, if not touching it, right on it right now. I do suspect some sort of pop on the dollar index here. Or maybe we just go retest 6.16%, get rejected, and then break further down, right? Because our monthly time frame is not oversold. Is still sitting in neutral territory right now with lots of room to the downside. We have a monthly squeeze that broke to the short side. It's gonna get fun, guys. Just be patient, all right? Cool. Hopefully you guys liked that analysis. It is quite a bullish outlook for the long term here. Short term, we could see some downside for sure. No disputes about that. We've seen some runs in some of these coins like TRB running from $10 to $600. What a run. INJ running from $1.60 to almost $50. What a run, right? Like, this coin, man, like, pierced right through the top of the channel, dude. Like, what a move. What a move, man. What a move. Today this thing was over $600, wicked up through the top of the channel and rejected it. I don't see why this thing doesn't come back down to retest, 130, and then maybe reset and then pivot and run. Why not? Sure. Massive falling wedge breakout, did the measured move of the wedge, like got to the measured move, pulled back, and then just ripped right through it. Man, this thing is powerful. This is a powerful asset, guys. Pay attention to it. I think it's probably one of the strongest coins in the space right now, aside from INJ. All right. The monthly candle 1-inch coin is tearing right now, man. Up 11% and breaking a range. Falling wedge breakout, continuation structure. We're looking at 64 cents as a swing target here once it breaks above this level and gets there. Massive upside on this asset to come. Let's zoom out to the monthly chart here. We can see just breaking out really. You got the monthly squeeze triggering here. You got your ASO and closing on a cross up here. These assets, when they're down here like this, it's peak financial opportunity for a swing trader to take advantage of. Okay, these are the areas you got to zoom out. The daily charts might be overbought. They can stay overbought. The 2-day might be overbought. The 3-day might be overbought. But guess what? Your monthly time frame is not overbought. Your monthly time frame is sitting at 46. These are long-term swing trading areas to take trades, guys. Okay. Remember, we are now in a confirmed bull market. Confirmed. Before it was like, are we in a bull market? Are we not in a bull market? We're in a confirmed bull market right now, guys. No doubt about it. I'm going to show you guys something cool. The altcoin index is approaching altcoin season here for the part of this year. But if we zoom out to the yearly, we can see where we're at, okay? What a huge move. What a huge breakout on this falling wedge on altcoins. That's why we're seeing altcoins now outperform Bitcoin mostly, okay? This is what we're talking about. And when when the altcoin index gets up here and gets to these levels up here, this is when you want to be scaling out, dude. You don't want to be holding the altcoins up here. You want to be scaling out of them. You're going to be 10, 20, 30, 40, 50x your money. No point in just hoping you get the 100x. Just get the hell out. Get the hell out. But if you guys were here listening and buying altcoins here in November, December, man, you've got to be up at least double or triple your money on some of these assets, or maybe even more, right? Let me know in the comments section how you guys have been doing with the swing trades. Please let me know. I'd like to know.
I assume you guys can hear me, right? Sand's looking fantastic long-term chart, man. Broke that 30-cent region. Massive falling wedge pattern. You hold above 60 cents for long enough, man. You're looking at $1.75 in the long term here. You got a massive gap here on the Fibonacci levels. There's nothing really here, guys. Nothing really here. You're in a monthly squeeze. You're about to cross up on the monthly chart. The 2-week chart probably already crossed. Is about to cross on the 2-week. The weekly cross for sure. We got a confirmed cross here in November. Sand looking absolutely fantastic on this chart, man. Absolutely fantastic. This is going to be a runner, dude. This is going to be a runner. Just be patient. So you got a falling wedge bull flag on this asset, okay? This is nothing to sneeze at. A lot of these assets are looking similarly, okay? And I'm not saying this thing goes to $100, but man, if it breaks the all-time high, there's nothing here. Your first major fib target from your swing low to swing high is $43, man. This market's going to get nuts. It's going to get nuts. I'm telling you, it's going to get nuts. If you're in swing positions and you've been accumulating this last year, you're going to be off to the promised land, man. You really are. I mean that. I'm not even trying to be a moon boy or anything. These charts are set up for massive upside. Massive, massive upside. All right? Let's look at ETH BTC. Yeah, that's good. Take a look at it. ETH BTC still holding the trend line from last time I checked, all right? So still intact, holding the trend line. Right at it on the weekly chart. Actually, you're right outside it, man. Holy shit. Man, if this... Actually, we closed a candle back inside on regular candles, man. Right at it, dude. Right at it, man. This is... If ETH BTC is going to perform, this is when it's going to start. It's going to start very soon now. Between January, February, March, we're going to see ETH BTC outperform Bitcoin. This is when this starts, man. This is when the altcoin run really starts. Q1 altcoin season incoming. You guys ready? Remember, the altcoins run about 3 to 6 months behind Bitcoin. Bitcoin already made its massive move. Now it's just going to chill up here. Altcoins are going to run. Then we're going to have the halving. Altcoins are going to pull back. They're going to roll in from altcoins back into Bitcoin. After the halving, Bitcoin's going to go on its run. And then after the halving and Bitcoin makes its run to break all-time highs, you know what happens. They roll back for the alts. Then the alts make new all-time highs. And that's the end of the cycle. That's how it goes, man. That's just how the money flow works in this space. This is it, boys. This is it. This is the moment we've been waiting for, really. These are the moments, homies. These are the moments. Hopefully you guys are paying attention and accumulating and buying these lows. And, man, I really hope I can help you guys change your life financially, because you will. You will be definitely changing your life financially in whatever capacity that you've invested into this market. It doesn't even matter the asset. Obviously, certain assets are going to do crazier things than others, but you're going to make money with whatever assets you're holding at these lows that you bought, okay? You will. Absolutely, you will. If they have any sort of utility and they're connected in any way, any shape, way, or form to a layer 1 or a layer 2 blockchain or an EVM chain or even like Kusama or DOT, amazing things might happen. Amazing things are going to happen. There are amazing things to come. No doubt. Even INJ holding up here, man. This thing is fucking monster. Really a monster, man. The weekly just no bearish engulfing, just a backtest candle. Crazy. Monthly candle, huge bullish engulfing candle. No technical damage to this asset. Some profit taking up here, including myself. I exited about, like I said, 1,600 INJ up here at $41. All right. I rolled into Yoshi Coin. You guys want to see this thing? This thing's wrecked city, man. This is a phantom DEX aggregator. I rolled about a pretty big chunk of change into it, okay? Not going to disclose that here live on YouTube, but man, look at this thing. It is wrecked city, man. Wrecked city. From swing high to swing low. Check it out. Swing high to swing low. We're gonna put this on log scale for you guys. All right, so we put it on log scale. We're gonna put the chart in log scale too. There you go. Has not even tested. We're gonna use the candle bodies. Has not even tested its 23.6% retracement level, which is about 8 cents, which is an easy double up from here. What did we do on this asset? Why did I buy it? First of all, you have a trend line here. Clearly a trend line there, right? You can draw a pivot trend line from here. All right, we can see we broke. We broke it. We back tested it. We started to rally. Phantom pulled back. Fine. Not the best price action on this asset. Low volume. No one really talking about this coin just yet. We did not take this candle out, man. It's still active, bullish engulfing. We tried to rally. We failed. Not enough volume to push it. Not concerned. The downside risk down here on Yoshi Coin, worst case scenario is we do break this low and we come back down to test this. 22% downside versus what is the risk to reward for upside here? This looks to me like a massive, massive falling wedge pattern, all right? Broke it, back tested it, consolidating sideways here. All right, falling wedges break to the tops of the pattern. The top of the pattern here is at $1.60, guys. This asset is trading at 4.1 cents. Can you guys do that math for me? That's what, 40x? All right, fine. We bought at 4.7 cents, and our downside risk here, just holding the asset, is 30% risk to the downside versus a 40x upside. I think it's worth the risk to reward, man. I think it's worth it. think it's worth it. All right, here's your weekly RSI, or here's your weekly stochastics. Weekly stochastics ticked up. Beautiful, confirmed. Momentum is swinging to the upside. That's exactly what we want to see. Here's our RSI, a relative strength of the asset. We're down here at 40, which is neutral. We got lots of room to the upside on this asset. Here's our monthly time scale. Monthly time scale is sitting around 33, guys, 33. A pesky 33. On regular candles, we're oversold on the monthly time scale. I got nothing else to say, man. This thing is up only, for sure, up only. In time, patience, lots of patience with these types of trades, okay? How's PLS looking? Yeah, we'll take a look at it, man, sure. PLS, Pulse Chain. If you guys aren't aware of what this is Pulse Chain. We'll take a look at IMX, Kyle, sure. Pulse Chain, monthly candle close, a bullish engulfing candle from last month's candle. Not a lot of data on this chart, unfortunately, but you can clearly see the ranges at the bottom and the lows here. You're trending up. You're making higher lows. You know, you're starting to pick up some momentum. You'd like to see some volume come in here soon, right? But really, like, I don't see anything really technically wrong with this asset. Break the top of this range, you're going to run right to about that 1148 level, and you break 1148, this is straight down, so then it'll be straight up after that, right? Log scale, let's take a look at it. So you actually, I mean, you could probably plot it from here, okay? Because this is just the initial impulse candle, and yeah, you broke it. You back tested it, and you broke and back tested. Beautiful, holding above the trend line, right? It's exactly what you want to see. You got a little bit of a rounding action here. That's fine. You hold this trend line and you consolidate a little bit, and maybe you get a continuation, okay? Another asset that I'm like, I took a risk on is solar. I know you guys, I spoke about it last stream, man, and it's just sitting here, man. It's just sitting here, not doing anything. It's not even a $1 million market cap. Look at the monthly candle close. Massive bullish engulfing candle, okay? Massive bullish engulfing candle on the monthly chart. Massive. This is massive, guys. This is going to be a massive trade, all right? Monthly RSI, wrecked cities, sitting down here at not even a 1 reading, man. Not even a 1 reading. This has so much upside, guys. So much upside, like 100x type of upside. Holy shit balls, man. Holy shit balls. Like, not financial advice, guys, but really, from a technical point of view, this thing looks absolutely in Captain Insano versus the dollar. Here's your weekly, man. Your weekly crossed up. Your weekly sitting, went overbought, did an 8x candle the other day when Moon River popped from $9 to $40. Sure, we're going to get a pullback. Yeah, that's good. We want to see a pullback. Pullback, 58 on the RSI in the bullish control zone on the daily chart. Man, this thing looks absolutely set up for massive upside, guys. Massive, massive upside. Okay, we might continue to pull back a bit. Sure. All right, fine. Let's pull back. Let's flag up here, all right? Let's flag up here, man. This is a bull flag, all right? We can make even one more low to 3 cents. Why not? Why not? This thing exploded, man. Right? That level right there, 2.875. This is a level. That's a level 2. Look at the ranges, all right? Look left on the chart always when you're looking at for areas of value. And, you know, we could also fib from our low to our high, right? And, yeah, I mean, we've only done about a 23.6% retracement from this swing low to swing high. We could see a 50% pullback potentially, or a 382. I'm thinking like 3 pennies, man. I'm thinking like 3.2 pennies, and this would be a massive bullish reversal area. Massive bullish reversal area, okay? So if you haven't gotten into solar, You're going to get a chance to get it down here at 3.2 cents, most likely, okay? And then 3 cents to 16 cents is the move. No doubt about it in my mind. No doubt about it. Massive bull flag. There you go. The flag is right to 15 cents. And then we'll make another pattern up here, right? Just be patient, guys. Just be patient. This stuff takes time, right? Takes time. Takes time. All right? This was an 800% candle, man. I shit you not. 800%. One day. Boom. Breakout. Cool. IMX was requested. IMX monthly candle close, bullish engulfing. Double bottom confirmed. Monthly getting the bullish cross. Confirmed bullish cross on the monthly chart. Confirmed bullish cross on the monthly chart. Lots of upside coming for IMX, okay? Short-term downside potentially, but long-term upside, right? Came up here, rounding a bit of a top. You could get this pullback. Could pull back all the way to $1.50, right, from your breakout area. Watch your trend line. You broke it. So you're going to see some downside on IMX here. Absolutely. Does that mean you should exit the trade? No, it doesn't mean you should exit the trade. Does that mean you should buy more here? Yeah, that means you should buy more here at $1.49. Yep, everything's pointing down here on the shorter time scales, Kyle, all right? So you're going to see a pullback. You're going to see a violent pullback on it. Most likely a violent pullback. All right? What else, guys? Dome. Let's take a look at it. Ever Dome. Never heard of this one. Let's take a look, though. Flo is a honey badger. Sure, we'll take a look at H-bar in a second. All right, so this coin on the monthly time frame did break out of the channel. It is a very small candle here, but it is technically a bullish engulfing candle on the monthly time frame. Weekly chart, breakout. Back testing coming here. You are below this level right here. All right, so this level here was breached briefly. Did get a weekly cross, man. So I would say that after such a drawdown, 38%, you might get one more retest of this like 0008 level. You might get a pull to about here, which is synonymous and where the liquidity wick is right here. And after that, I think it's liftoff. Right, just downsloping consolidation here. 4 hour is still pointing down, right? That's exactly right. The hourly chart, the bears are still in control of the asset, but they're losing steam. You can see that the blue oscillator is starting to tick back up here. You can already start to look to buy back into this asset here. You can see these wicks. Look at these wicks. You see these buying wicks. We, without a doubt, can maybe do something like this, where we come up to test this one more time and make one more low and retest this breakout. All right, that's this Everdome coin. I know nothing about it. Just looking at a chart. Flow. For all my boys holding Flow. We're in this asset at 81 cents. We've been buying it since 2022. All right, the monthly candle close, bullish engulfing candle, beautiful. Falling wedge breakout, confirmed. Monthly stochastics ticked up with separation. Looks like we might see some sideways action here, right? We didn't break the monthly squeeze just yet. All right, and that's fine. That means you have more time to accumulate this asset. The weekly went overbought a bit. Okay, great. So yeah, sideways, potentially consolidate between, $1.06 and this 76-cent region. We could just go sideways for a bit and then eventually break the range, all right? Kind of like what we did over here, but the inverse, because this looks like an inverse head and shoulders pattern. Almost every single falling wedge breakout forms into some sort of inverse head and shoulders pattern. You'll slowly pick that up as you start trading wedge patterns from their bottoms, okay? So Flow, next major fib target, $1.25. That's just confirming the bottom. That's it. Your normal swing targets, if this asset isn't an outperforming asset and it's just doing a bearish rally, a bear rally, is anywhere from 250 to 7.25 before the price action could reverse its trend. But we know, looking at that monthly chart, that this thing's just getting started, man, all right? Cool. Ultimately, the swing target for Flow is the top of the wedge, which is $42, guys. $42. Remember, this coin is not just a coin. It's partnered with all the major brands: Disney, UFC, NBA, NFL, Ticketmaster, Mattel, Coinbase, literally all of them, all right? This thing's going to print money, man. It's going to print money. All right, H-bar. Okay, so no break of the top of the range just yet. Kissed it, touched it, wicked it. Didn't quite break it. Last week's candle close, a back test candle. No technical damage here. You can clearly see some sort of cup formation here. We might get a handle where it comes back down to 7.5 cents and retest this Fibonacci level to confirm that this level is support after this break of range, okay? After you confirm that, and you don't, if you don't end up just fucking sending right through it right this week, okay? After you confirm there's a retest, you're going to be looking at 12 cents. You break 12 cents, you got your next major level up here at 20. This could take a few months, okay? Yeah, we'll look at XRP. But the long-term swing target on H-bar, if we do cup and handle and we do something like this, and then we come back down to retest, we might even come back all the way down here after we break and retest. For the last leg is something like this, man, $1.62 eventually, all right? Anywhere eventually touching the top of this channel, depending on how we are doing in this cycle. That's it. Technically, looks great. Weekly chart, a bit extended. So a pullback probably in the cards here. Monthly chart, stochastics pointing up with separation. Looks great. All right, you broke the monthly squeeze. You just broke it. You're just resting on the Bollinger Band right now. Looks extremely bullish, okay? Nothing bearish looking about this chart at all. All right? ENS, absolutely. This one is a gem 2. It's at the bottom, confirming a candle close outside of the descending triangle. Beautiful. Beautiful. Monthly time scale. Just getting started on this asset. You are wrecked sitting on the RSI, sitting at 19. Swing target, descending triangle, confirm breakout, back up to the top of the triangle. Top of the triangle is $81. This could take a year, man. Don't say this ain't happening tomorrow. This could take a year. And if you do that and you complete this pattern, you can eventually make what we call a cup and handle, where then we probably pull back to like $40, which would be a 50% retracement. And we do something like this, where we cup and we handle out and make a new all-time high. We can look at elephant trash, sure. Elephant trash probably broke its wedge pattern. Yep, broke the wedge pattern. Wedge broken. Confirmed on the daily time scale. So top of the wedge is the all-time high. You break the all-time high, you complete this major cup and handle structure. The major cup and handle structure for elephant trash is I would say it's probably about 100% measured move from this breakout. So yeah, maybe that 10,570 area. All right. XRP is next on deck here. The slow mover, but the sleeper. A slow mover, but sleeper. All right. Okay. XRP. Here she is. Still in the triangle. Just creeping along in the triangle. Nothing wrong right now. Still holding the range. Weekly chart. Maybe go sideways for a bit. Maybe even pull back a little bit. You might get one more. You might get one more test of the trend line and make a double bottom and then break out. Okay? Got to refuel the tank. Got to refuel the tank. Because this right here is going to be a major breakout when it happens. A major breakout when it happens. Filecoin, yeah, sure, we'll take a look at it. Filecoin breaking the range back above the major 236 fib extension. Falling wedge breakout. Top of the wedge is $100. Maybe this is the wrong chart. Probably is. Same type of situation here. I think this is all the data on it. But yeah, this is your major structure. Definitely. All right, falling wedge breakout confirmed. That's a wick. All right, so we're not gonna fib from the wick. We're gonna fib from the candle body. So you haven't even touched the 236 fib extension, which is $8. That's probably your target for now, $8. And once you break $8, you got some levels here. That's 875, and then you got this level here around $10, and then you got nothing till about once you break above $10, you got nothing till about $16. But yeah, I expect some sort of pullback once we get to the top of that range for sure. All right. KSM looks absolutely fantastic on this chart, guys. Do not ignore the KSM chart, man. Do not ignore this beast. This thing is a beast. All right. We're sitting right at the golden mean ratio. We pulled back right at it, and that's fair. Look at that candle, man. I mean, look at this break, dude. This was crazy. This was a fucking 140% move last week this thing made. And Sellers couldn't even fucking bring it down that much, dude. Just buying pressure. Tons of buying pressure. This chart kind of reminds me of INJ before it went to the moon. So bigger asset. We're holding at daily support. $45 is a daily support. We briefly broke it. I think that we're probably just going to bounce here and see some more upside in the coming days. Maybe some more short-term downside potentially. We'll see. Yeah, the 4 hour is telling you maybe a little bit more downside, but not too much. Not too much more on this. All right. So a nice consolidation coming here, down sloping perfectly. You can see the trend line. It's very, very distinct. A very distinct trend line here on KSM. And yeah, we can come down and just kind of all the way down, maybe back to 35 potentially, give half of it back, and then just send. Gala. Sure. Falling wedge breakout. All these charts look the same. You guys noticing the patterns? So Gala touching up to almost the 78.6% retracement level. Pullback looks like he's in the cards. We hit the top of the Bollinger Band on the weekly time frame. We didn't go quite overbought, but hey man, we're in the bullish territory up here. The two-day actually looks okay, right? You're just holding bullish control zone. You might go sideways here for a bit and range for a bit. Base out at this new support level. Broke the trend line. Could come back down to retest, 2.8 cents. Definitely. Why not? But your monthly chart is telling you something completely different. Your monthly chart's telling you lots of upside. Lots of upside. Major squeeze on it. That's it. You guys ready? You guys ready to load your bags up on this dip? We're going to get a nice dip. Everyone's going to freak out. All right, we got 16 people on tonight, man. Happy New Year's Eve to everybody, wherever you are in this world. Maybe Happy New Year to you if you're across the water. Should be a fun ride, boys. Just stay patient. Remember, long-term charts confirming uptrends. You're gonna get your chance these next couple weeks. I think we're gonna see a little bit of dips for sure. Watch for that tether chart to start ripping. And when that tether chart starts ripping, you know we're gonna get a pullback. For spot, I've been using MEXC. For dexes, I've just been buying dexes actually. I'm not even like using them to swap. I'm just investing in them because they're at their bottoms, like solar. Did you guys want to see this again real quick? Solar versus mover. All right, the solar mover chart is it's retarded. It's absolutely retarded. Yeah, we'll take a look at Bitcoin dominance, man. All right, so this is the weekly solar versus mover. And we all know, and we're bullish on Moon River, right? Here's Solar versus Moon River. Now, some could argue that that top trend line isn't valid, but we'll keep it like this, okay? Clear demand line here. And we'll use the top here as our structure. Well, actually, we'll use this top. Okay. So it's in a channel. Hasn't broke the channel just yet. Let's go to the monthly chart. The monthly RSI is sitting at a 10 reading. This chart is fucking wild. Absolutely wild. No break against Moon River just yet, but when that shit does, man. This is gonna be nuts. This looks like a cup and handle, right? See the cup and the handle? A breakout is incoming against Moon River. And when this breaks out versus Moon River is probably still going to go up versus the dollar, right? Moon River, falling wedge breakout. Massive volume confirming it. No doubt about it. This chart's fucking insane, guys. Absolutely. Absolutely insane chart on Moon River, man. Absolutely insane. Right? The falling wedge break, got it. This is straight down, man. Straight down. What happens after you go straight down? Please enlighten me. All of you guys out there, enlighten me. No real support levels really to look at except for these. You had a wick up to fucking $45. So all right, so this is our level right now that we've touched. Our monthly chart sitting at 42 on the RSI. Monthly squeeze broken, telling you some things are coming for this asset. Monthly continuation signal. This is straight down, man, on the monthly chart. This is fucking nuts, buddy. So Moon River versus the dollar looks crazy. Solar versus Moon River looks even more crazy. What the fuck do you think is going to happen? Okay, I'm done. You guys got the gist. Bitcoin dominance. Printing a monthly red candle. Open red. Confirming a break of trend line on the monthly chart. Rising wedge confirmed, broke the channel. Like I said before, man, this is altcoin season incoming. Once we break support here, man, these altcoins are just going to fly. Let's go look at total 3. Altcoin market cap. Beautiful. Look at that structure, man. Just beautiful. Holding the trend line, broke the channel. Broke the trend line here, right? This pennant. What a structure on this thing. What a structure. Falling wedge breakout. Happy New Year, Sam. Thanks for coming on the stream, brother. Appreciate that. Above the level, breakout. Next real major level here for total 3 is the $623 billion marker. There's nothing really here, man. This was straight down, so this should go straight up right into it. And our next real major level after that is up here at 850 bill. And then we got the top, basically. Zoom out. Look at the volume. Increasing volume here, down here. Monthly squeeze broken, monthly close, almost confirming a bullish breakup. We haven't had a bullish breakup on altcoins since July of 2020. Okay? This is going to be significant when it happens. It is such a beautiful structure, guys. Like, it's clear as day that we're going to see a $4.5 trillion market in altcoin season. Matic. Yeah, Matic, right? We called the bottom at 56 cents on Matic, right? Can't spell Matic without accumulation schematic. Beautiful chart. Beautiful chart. What a chart. We are here. This was a couple weeks ago. We are here. What happens after we are here? Breakout. What happened here? Breakout. It's the same fucking chart, guys. It's repeating the same exact thing. It may not do as many X's this cycle because it's more capital and more inflows, but man, it is the same chart. Right? Longer drawn out pullback versus here. Starting to break, broke the trend line, closed above it. We got a breakout candle. We closed above the trend line. We are out. We are out of the downsloping trend line here of the major resistance level. This is a confirmed breakout on the weekly time frame. Yeah, very close to a confirmed breakout on the monthly. Some could argue that is a breakout. On the daily chart, we broke it. We back tested it. We should pivot and rally here. No doubt about it. We should see a pivot and rally here. Guess we'll see, man. Guess we'll see. XMR. Monero actually looks very, very good on the chart. It does. I do not own any of this asset, but this thing is definitely being accumulated like nobody's business. Let's zoom out and take a look. This is your XMR chart long term. This was the 2017 cycle. This was the 2021 top. All right. Clear demand line. Clear rounding out structure, kind of emulating what you were doing down here before a major rip. What happens next? A major rip. You break the top of this. This is your third attempt at it. This would be a massive ascending triangle breakout. Looking at an 800% measured move once you do break out of the triangle between, conservatively 684 up to about the 1618 fib extension, which is about $1,500 from here. This range. These are your long-term take profit areas once you do break the all-time high. Just coiled up, man. Just coiling up. You might see a bit of sideways price action as you touch the top of the band here on the monthly. And your weekly kind of pointing down right now, right? So maybe a bit of a pullback or consolidation first. You might even get one more retest of this low, right? 150 maybe, potentially. Bounce off the trend line and then see you later. All right, 17 people on the stream, man. Really appreciate you guys showing up tonight, man. It's New Year's Eve. Everyone's with their families. I'm about to do the same here in a couple minutes, but thanks for coming out, guys. Appreciate it. Osmos, what a breakout, man. I think we spoke about this one down here at 26 cents, man. What a run this thing went on. Perpetual Protocol, another one just breaking its range. This thing is set up for massive, massive upside. Look at the volume the other day on this, man. Huge volume spike. Confirmed breakout above the range. You might back test it. Sure. Solana. I'm going to leave that, but came right up to the fib extension, pulled back. Great profit taking area. TRB wild ride. Yeah, man. Spoke about it before. So Solana reclaiming this range, right? You can see that this range is reclaimed. I think eventually you test the top of the range, which is 140. And that could be happening soon. It's just going sideways here, man. Let's look at Sol versus AVAX. That's a good point. I do have a bag of AVAX. All right, so this is Solana versus Avalanche. This will tell you if Solana is a sale for AVAX, meaning AVAX probably becomes a buy at some point versus it. And your monthly time frame is still bullish on Solana versus AVAX. But versus the dollar, I do think AVAX can get up to this $80 region. Solana is up to the 886 fib extension, all right? I think eventually the swing target on this move is about $100. Yeah, that's pretty clear. Yeah, it came up to the median of the channel and pulled back, all right? You didn't get above it just yet. But when you do, you got some levels here you're looking at, right? This level right here, you're above the magic level, which is right here. You're above it. Beautiful. There's not really much resistance here up until about $56, where this thing did break down. So $56 is an area. You break above 56, you got some resistance here, and then you're straight down, straight up there. So I would say there. So once you break above 56, you got 68 level to break above, or you can call it $70. You break above 70, you're looking at $102. You break above 100, you're looking at the all-time highs at 120. And I do think this asset will make a new all-time high. $323 is the target. So something like this. It might even spike to 600, man. Just really depends on how this formation plays out. Still got lots of room on the monthly, and you haven't even crossed up yet on the monthly chart. All right, it's still a buy down here, man. It's still a buy down here. That's what I would say. It's still a buy down here. Still a buy. I think below below $60, it's a buy. Monthly continuation signal confirmed. It's going to be a good month for altcoins. All right, I'm going to run too. We got 60 people on the stream, man. Make sure you guys smash that like button, hit the subscribe button if you guys haven't done so already. Join the Discord. Let me help you change your life, man. Really, let's get you guys going. It doesn't matter the amount of capital you have. It's all about how you manage it and the percentage gain you can receive in these markets right now. So check it out. Join the services if you're interested. I got the alert service where I do give you the access to the node squeeze indicator, which in my opinion is a money printer. This thing is a money effing printer. I teach you how to use it. I show you how to do it. It'll change your life. I promise you, if you invest the time, it will change your life, your trading life. It'll change you and your family's life financially if you do take some risks and you do practice risk management and profit taking. And we got a massive bull market ahead of us here, guys. So AVAX probably going to pull back a bit, right? It's extended here on the weekly chart. We touched the median trend line here. We could pull back to, we could probably pull back to $20. That's not even out of the cards, all right? I'm not scared of a pullback, dude. I'm just going to be holding my bags. I'm in this for the long term, man. So remember that. We are at a major support level here. We are looking at a bit of a wedge on AVAX here, with a monthly crossing encroaching. And we are showing a bit of bullish divergence on the hourly time frame, right? Low, higher low, higher low, higher low. What's going to happen? We're just going sideways, right? Or down sloping. We're in this type of trend right now. Price coming down, right? But lower lows on price. Algorand, sure. Algorand had a nice breakout from its falling wedge pattern. We identified that a while ago at like 13 cents. We said it was going to break out. Oh my God, so weird, man. Isn't it fun to watch these patterns play out? If you guys have been watching the streams, you guys know we've been talking about this stuff for a while. It's cool, man. It's cool. Monthly continuation signal here for Algorand. You know, your major level here is about this 27-cent region, but I would say the Fibonacci level is going to be respected. That 34 cent is probably your swing target, at least short term, short to medium term. You know, very, very short term, you might be looking at some consolidation or pulling back. We spoke about that already, that we could see a bit of pullback in this market. That's it, man. Just watch this trend line right here. If it breaks it, you know, you're probably going to come back down to 16 cents. And then from 16 cents, after you do this type of movement, you know, you're gonna get enough energy to pull another leg up. And that's it. That's it. 1 inch going ape shit right now. Watch out for this Wings coin, man. I don't know what this thing does, dude, but it just broke out of its wedge. Holy shit. This looks like TRB before it went to the moon, man, all right? This chart looks nuts. All right, I'm going to jump. Thank you so much for joining the stream tonight, guys. Hopefully my analysis here is helping you guys change your life. Hopefully I'm giving you guys the right perspective and I'm not leading you into disaster. I don't think I am. But there's always folks that think other things. They have other opinions. I give you my outlook here. Long-term outlook looks great. Just hodl on, boys. Buy the dips. And we'll see you guys next week. Have a wonderful New Year's, guys. See you guys next year.